Yeah, this is Raphael Baker reporting for Fighting Pride. I'm just with Mr. Okolie, the Source. How are you doing, my friend?
No, I'm good, thanks. Yeah, just chilling.
Good. Listen, all the talk's over, training's done. How are you feeling a couple of days away from the big fight?
I feel good. Now I feel a little bit more pumped. I was pumped in training, but then as we got to like the fight week, I started feeling a bit too happy. Like, now that we've exchanged words and Isaac's finally got some bottle, to a certain extent, it allows me to remember, hold on a minute, you're going to have a fight. He's going to punch you, you're going to punch him. So it gets me more in the mood for like, a good 10-round dust-up.
I mean, compared to the last press conference, Isaac was like very vocal. Yeah, but he was a bit subdued. What did you take from that?
Subdued today?
Yeah.
Well, what I find is that he's obviously had a lot of his friends and family telling him, listen, you need to push yourself up, man. Like the last press conference, so he's come with a lot of talk. But one thing I do notice is that Ted's always like this, whispering in his ear, giving him pointers and tips. So I see through all of this stuff, but at the end of the day in the ring, what's going to happen is he's going to do exactly what he does here, which is when he's told to do something, he's going to do it. So Ted is going to give him instructions, he's going to try and implement it. Until I give him a response, I react to what he does, and then he's going to go back to the corner and probably start having arguments with Ted, and then it's over.
Right. I mean, I've seen a video online where he obviously had a lot of verbal conversation with Teddy's trainer. Was it in Brixton? Was it? Yeah. And he said if he doesn't knock you out, he's going to retire. Yeah. Are they underestimating your power?
Not only the power, but the boxing ability. I mean, maybe they're overestimating Isaac's power. I don't know. Maybe he's been knocking down in sparring or whatever. I don't know. But what I would say is that to say not if Isaac doesn't win, but stop me. Tells me, especially from Isaac's track record and everything I've seen, tells me they either think I'm really rubbish, or he's just talking rubbish and he's too pumped and gassed about everything. So for me, it's interesting because if you look at my trainer, cool, calm, collected, if it gets hard in that corner, he's going to look me in the face and talk to me calm and bring it down. Where in Isaac's corner, he's probably going to be slapping him back and forth. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm going to stop Isaac and then I'm going to ask Ted to join Okolie Boxing or McDonald's.
I mean, there's a lot of surprise. People were surprised that this fight's happening so early in your careers. You could have had 2 or 3 fights down the line and built it up, especially the backstory and the history you guys got. Why did you have it now? Why now? Because
I'm about action, not talk. As much as I talk at these things, I'm about action. I in particular didn't need to take this fight.
Yeah.
Isaac, this is a massive fight for Isaac, but for me, this is my first year. I didn't need to take this fight for another year. I didn't need to take any step-up fights, but it's what I've wanted to do. Isaac just happens to be the name that took the fight at the right time, and here we are. But in terms of everyone's interest, it's amazing. It's humbling.
What do you reckon that the turnout, massive turnout?
Yeah, massive turnout, it was crazy.
Especially for prospects like you.
Yeah, 100%. Massive shout out to everyone that came. Like I said, it's humbling, because all I'm doing is in the gym, grafting every day, giving punches, taking punches, running, lifting weights, all that stuff. So I don't really get to see how what I'm doing stretches out. Yeah. So it's a blessing to get days like this where you get to see it.
Right, okay. And the O2, obviously, who do you reckon will fold to the pressure?
In terms of folding, it depends what your definition of fold is.
Because a lot of people step in there. Obviously, it's the biggest fight for both of your careers. Do you think it's the biggest fight for your career or Isaac, or do you think it's Jay?
It's difficult to say. The Olympics, obviously, I knew millions of people are going to be watching.
Yeah.
This, I don't know how many people are meant to be watching, but it's still a big fight. But I envision bigger than that. So for me, this is just I'm going to go in there and as long as I do what I'm meant to do, it's going to be a very, very clinical performance. But if not, then we're going to have a hard 10 rounds, but I'm still going to win.
Right.
Depends how my mind is. Do you get what I'm coming from? But so in that terms of pressure, it depends. But in terms of folding, in the sense of Isaac's a very nervous guy. Anyway, as you can see, so once stuff doesn't go his way, then we'll see how mentally tough he is. It's cool to be mentally tough when you're in pain. I won't say too much.
Right, okay. So just break the fight down. How do you see him coming out without giving too much away in your tactics?
I see him actually coming out very fast. Not because of what Ted said, but because of what they've said in the build-up. So I feel like they know that from range they can talk about boxing all they like. Isaac stands no chance whatsoever. So what Isaac needs to do is he needs to get on my chest for it to be a competitive fight.
Right.
See where I'm coming from.
Right.
So he's gonna, do little different tricks or just rush in with his hands up to try to close down that range. But I'm gonna show boxing pedigree from round 1 to 10 or however long it goes.
Do you rate him as a fighter?
Absolutely, but not as much as I rate myself.
Yeah, they're cool. So obviously, Luke, 12 months down the line, what do you want? Are you looking, what titles do you want 12 months down the line?
12 months, okay.
Yeah.
So this time next year, Commonwealth and British.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And just look down the camera. Do you have a message for your opponent on Saturday night?
My opponent, now he knows what I've got to say.
You know what
Yeah, he knows
Let
what
the
I've
fists
got to
do the
say.
talking.
100%. But for the fans,
Yeah.
shout out to everyone that's subscribed, tuning in, fight time, coming down to the arena itself. I'm going to give you all of myself on Saturday. We'll see how.
Isaac.